I hope you enjoyed my new song, Maybe You Can See.
Nothing to see here. Move along. The question you're asking isn't really about whether junkies, whores, and dealers are born in the literal genetic sense. Who keeps planting, watering, and harvesting the crop? Nothing to see here. Move along. It's about whether the roles they end up playing in society, the visible, despised archetypes, or something that simply emerges from the human condition as it is, or whether something much uglier has to be systematically manufactured and maintained for them to exist in such numbers. Who keeps planting, watering, and harvesting the crop? Nothing to see here. Move along. Most people prefer the comforting fairy tale version. They're just broken individuals, bad choices, weak wills, born defective. Nothing to see here. Move along. But the numbers, the patterns, the sheer scale across decades and continents scream something else. Who keeps planting, watering, and harvesting the crop? Nothing to see here. Move along. You don't get. Multi-generational open-air drug markets, 100,000 plus overdose deaths here in one country alone. Entire zip codes where the street economy is basically just fentanyl, meth, sex, and stolen goods. Kids who start selling at 12 and are dead or locked up by 22. Women cycling through survival sex work from 14 to 40 like it's the default career path in certain neighborhoods by accident. Who keeps planting, watering, and harvesting the crop? Nothing to see here. Move along. Don't get that level of predictable, renewable human wreckage without massive structural, subsidized, legal, illegal, and semi-legal, all pointing in the same direction. So no, they're not born that way. In the way a baby is born with blue eyes, who keeps planting, watering, and harvesting the crop? Nothing to see here. Move along. Once the game is rigged at scale, once the schools fail systematically, once housing is priced like a luxury good, once medical care for pain gets replaced with street opioids, once child protective services becomes a trauma pipeline, once policing becomes theater instead of protection, once every exit ramp is welded shut, then yeah, a very predictable percentage of human beings will end up in exactly those roles. Nothing to see here. Move along. They're not born junkies, whores, and dealers. They're recruited into roles by a machine that needs them to exist, needs them to stay visible, justify budgets, profits, moral superiority, and political narratives. The answer is right in front of our face, like you said. Nothing to see here. Move along. We just prefer to call it personal responsibility and look away. The real question isn't, are they born this way? It's who keeps planting, watering, and harvesting the crop. And why do we pretend the field grew itself? Nothing to see here.